Welcome back to the shop. Today's tubular suspension day on the 90 Mustang. Alright, so this shouldn't be too bad. First I already got the brake caliper off. Do that first. And then we're gonna undo the struts. Man, I need some light in there. Undo the struts. Then you have 2 bolts here. And then 2 down here. Let's take a look. Yes. 2 right there. And then the whole K member comes out of the car. Let's get after it. Just gonna get these loosened up a little bit before I undo the struts. So it's an 18 millimeter up here and 2 15 millimeters back there. Save this hardware. I'm gonna wait on the 18 millimeters, the 4 bolts on there, until I get the struts undone. I'll lower the car back down for that. All right, I'm gonna remove the top nut on the strut here. This is going to release the pressure on this spring, so you want to have something supporting your lower control arm. It's probably going to make a little noise. Stay clear. Alright, there's the nut. I want to raise the car up because there's a jack stand underneath there holding that up. That'll allow the A-arm to droop and release the spring pressure. Alright, I'm not sure how this is going to go. Well, you can see I got jack stands supporting the K member. So now I have to remove these 2 bolts on each side. I'm hoping I have it balanced enough so it doesn't want to tip either direction. And we can kind of get it balanced on there and we'll raise the car off of it. Okay, that's it. Is it going to come crashing down? I think it's going to. Great. Uh-oh. Steering shaft going back down. Yep. Easy. Straight to the ground. Thank you, gravity. All right, There it is. Drug it out. You can see the tracks on my floor. It is heavy. Definitely. Heavy. Bulky. I know. There's tons of videos on it. This is my first one. So, there it is. It's out. Now, oh yeah, it looks good. Actually, remember the side in the last video that we did all the work to? Look how good that metal is. Yeah. We saved this car's life. All right. We're gonna strip the spindles off. They're gonna get wire wheeled and painted. And the struts are gonna come off and turn into coilovers. I am going to retain the power steering. I did get a manual rack, but the way the belt routing is on the motor, I decided to just stay with the power steering pump. So that rack's gonna get cleaned up, some new boots, and get put on that. That will be our new K-member. With the fashion of the channel, once I get this, well, actually, you know what? I should weigh it just like that. And then when I transfer the rack over to this one, the struts, the spindles, then we'll weigh the new Team Z K-member. Why don't we do that? Weigh the complete package. I'll have to throw the coil springs in because we'll be losing those going to this. So the new, don't mind the mess, lots of projects been going on. The new rotors are by powerStop, and they're a drilled, slotted rotor. Came with the powerStop Evolution pads. Huh. That's kind of nice. Telling you what kinds of improvements you might see. There they are. So that'll all get transferred over when we put all this back in. All right, let's turn our scale on. We're at 0. Let's lower it down. We're just going to use that strap. I hooked it to my dolly to get it moved over here. Get it hooked up here. All right, here we go. Going up. What's your guesses? How much does it weigh? Okay. Got your guess? It's completely off the ground. This is the whole thing. No, it's not the whole thing. I need to throw the springs on here. Let me grab the springs before I show you the number. All right, we got both springs on there. Everything else is going to be transferred off this K-member, so we're going to weigh the Team Z K-member just like this with all the components. And it weighs 219 pounds. That's a totally, fully dressed K-member. Springs, struts, rotors, spindles, just like it come out of the car. There we go, 219. Now once everything's transferred, we'll see what the Team Z weighs. I mean, just the center of the Team Z. One hand. It's not gonna weigh much. Not gonna weigh much at all. All right, we got the Team Z rack up in here. Just trying to do some fitment to make sure everything's gonna do what it needs to do before I assemble everything. We got our power steering rack on here. There is a little bit of a clearance issue with the factory rack. See the size of this here? I had to do some clearancing back here. This is aluminum, so I took some material off of this. If you look at, let me show you. Like if you get a manual rack, see that whole housing part is missing here. It's all inside here. You don't have that big casting that I'm clearancing. So I wonder if I would have ordered a new power steering rack, if it would be like this. I don't know. But we're saving this manual rack for a different car. Also, got our spindles all cleaned up, painted. These are super nice now. Look at that. And we will get these assembled on there. We got just your AutoZone stuff. We'll get them put on there. Get it put up inside. But my Hotchkiss set of caster camber plates up there do not work with coilovers. So I ordered a new set of Team Z caster camber plates. So we're waiting on those to come in. Once again, wire wheeled, cleaned up, backing plates. Everything I take off, I try to clean up, repaint. It's better than leaving it all rusted. Seals, our seal driver, our Timken bearings that were good from the other ones, so we're going to reuse those. Hammer, pack the bearings. Okay, got our bearing in there. I'll put just a little grease around the edge here where this seal is going to go in. Wife got me this for Christmas. That works so much better than trying to tap around in a circle. That's perfect. Again, A little grease on the seal. I don't want that going on there dry. I'll wait on our backing plates to dry, and then we'll make sure we put this on the correct side. This is front passenger because of the direction of the slots and holes. So that would be this one. Like I said, backing plates go on first. Some grease on our spindle here. That's probably way too much, but don't want our seal to go on here dry. I did grease it up already on the seal, but I like to put a little extra on here. Rather have too much than not enough. Here's our front driver's side. Here's our washer, key, our nut. Get a socket on that. Man, that looks good. Alright, all tightened down, backed off. Got our keeper on there, our cotter key. Spins nice. Put on our ugly dust cover here. I should have did something about those. That's alright. Still waiting on caster camber plates. They should be here tomorrow. Nice. I'll do the other side. All right, we got the full K member here, all assembled. I'm waiting on a new inner tie rod and a boot, so I just put the original one on. But we have the coilovers, the powerStop brakes, everything on here. Let's see what it weighs. We're zeroed. Let's go up. Okay, there we are. 156. So our original one was 219. So what is that? 67 pounds savings? Not a crazy amount. But we do gain all this access here. The headers are gonna fit, go in there so much better. There it is, fully assembled. Motor mounts, power steering rack, coilovers, brakes, everything that we had on the other one. Yeah, nice. All right, I got it sitting back up in place, bolted back in. We'll do a little bit of a alignment, make sure it's square, but 63 pounds. I checked my math. There it is. Pretty nice. Lots more room. So it saves some weight. It makes a lot more room. Well, I guess that's going to be it for this video. The K-member is all in. Engine bay is about complete. Next, I'll probably put the motor in, and then we're going to have to start running the fuel system. Every little step, we're getting closer. Thanks for watching.